Hello, thank you for calling the call center of Cthulhu. I apologize for the long hold. We've recently experienced a fire-related accident and are still recovering from it. Before we begin, I must advise this podcast contains scenes of violence, adult language, and if we did our jobs right, disturbing subject matter. Listener discretion is strongly advised. So, how may I help you?
That's from our Patreon Zodiacs.
So good. Mm-hmm. Oh, we're back.
Flurp and blurp, flurp and blurp.
Hey there, Clerp and Blurp.
Hey, Miss Frazzle.
I hope you woke up this morning with an empty brain hungry for knowledge. I pray to the ancient ones that slumber in the stars that you showed up ready to be cleansed of ignorance.
Of course, Miss Frazzle. We obey your commands even in our dreams, Miss Frazzle.
Today, we're going to learn about how the United Soul Council will guarantee our safety, even with the brutal murder of the Assembly.
Yay!
And it's a me, and a she, and a gan, and away we go. Behold, the ruins of democracy. The blood on the walls spells out the end of our institutions in crimson. Tradition is no guarantee of safety, kids.
As was whispered in our dreams, Miss Frazzle.
The security of bureaucracy was an illusion, Miss Frazzle.
But don't worry, kids. When an empire topples, many opportunists, with varying degrees of morality, will rush in to fill the space. Isn't that right, Vacky the Power Vacuum?
It sure is. I can't wait for even the most well-intentioned to lose all perspectives in a blood-soaked gold rush for control, becoming that which they once hated as entropy crushes their former idealism.
Neat.
Vacky, you seem awfully enthusiastic about all this.
Oh boy, I am! Maybe that means I suck!
Oh, Vacky. Well, kids, I hope you learned a lot about anarchy today. I'm leaving you here to help learn to fend for yourselves.
What?
And don't forget the inhuman threat of nightmare creatures from space. They hunger for both your flesh and your sanity. I'll see you later, if you survive. And it's a she, and a ka, and a go.
Miss Frazzle. Flurp and blurp, flurp and blurp.
Yay.
Hell yeah. Holy shit.
Hello and welcome to The Stars Aren't All Right, the only podcast that is called The Stars Aren't All Right and is beginning their season 3. My name is Brian and I will be your keeper until my cast mutinies against me. So probably for the next 5 to 7 minutes. Tonight I am joined by my good friends, my castmates, my fellow performers. And before we get started, I would just like us to go around the table and we're going to introduce ourselves. We're going to introduce our characters and just let me know, has your character ever seen a fish? And if so, how impressed were they? And we'll start with Tom.
Hi, my name is Tom and I play Alastar Bran. Alastar has seen a fish before and I would say he was impressed. You know, fish are cool. Why wouldn't you be impressed? I don't know. It's a fucking fish, man. Like, fish are neat. They breathe underwater and stuff. But anyway, yeah. Go fish. One up for the fish.
Alastar taking a very strong pro-fish stance at the start of season 3. Okay, we love it. Catherine?
Hello, I am Catherine, and I play Juno Angevin, our, I guess, used to be resident preacher, and now doesn't quite know where she's going. Juno has, of course, seen fish before. She has had so many experiences in so many different and incredible places, and many important people have fish. Possibly.
Important people have fish?
That's your connection to fish? Is rich people?
Well, name a fish fact. I don't know if you knew, but many important people.
Is that what I should have been doing in my 20s at the bar? Is being like, I have goldfish, ladies.
All of you can get back.
Thank you, Catherine. Do you have anything else to add?
Nothing that won't just continue to make you laugh at me.
We're laughing.
She's seen fish. She's rich. She has rich friends. They have fish tanks. Fish are hard to come by. Well, how else would you see a fish? I don't know. I don't know where else would you see a fish. Unless you have rich friends. I don't know. That's fine. Yeah, she's seen fish. Fish are cool. She thinks they're fine.
Great. This is we've covered a decent portion of the spectrum already in 2 answers. Very pro fish, very neutral on fish. Alex.
So I'm Alex Collins. I play a large zebra, and it doesn't really understand the concept of fish.
A large zebra fish, perhaps?
Oh.
You fucking found me out. God damn it.
A large zebrafish trying to pose as a zebra.
I play a large zebrafish trying to pose as a zebra unsuccessfully.
It just dies.
Here we have the zebrafish posing as a zebra.
I didn't know. I just picture a herd of zebras, and there's just like a little fish tank amongst the herds, and it's just
desperately trying to
Alex's
wheel away
character.
with its fins from a lion. Yeah, exactly. No, I will actually be playing Herr Dr. Barron von Wurst. The good doctor has only seen a fish on 2 occasions, once in his dreams and once in a zoo.
Tell us about the dream.
So in the dream, he was in a zoo and he saw the fish.
Did the dream
then
come?
He went to the zoo.
Oh my God.
Same fish. How crazy is that?
I totally mixed up the order.
I'm blown away.
Wow. Well, we learned so much about ourselves from this podcast. Namely, I don't know. Never mind. Leah, I'm bailing on that. Leah.
Hello, I am Leah, and I am playing Glade Walker, everyone's favorite Madam the Masked Lady. And Glade has actually seen a lot of fish. As driving Glade, she had this one client who just always had a fish, like little fish bowl with a new fish in it every time she drove him. Eventually, she asked him why, like, what's up with the fish? And he just looked her dead in the eye and said it's a matter of life and death. And she left it at that.
So Glade used to drive for generally rich people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Therefore,
Rich people have fish.
Oh, yeah. He was rich.
Meanwhile, the fish in the tank is like, hurry up, there's a lion behind us.
It was just, yeah.
Welcome to season 3, folks,
Season
where
3,
we've
baby.
lost all direction.
What are your thoughts on fish? Shoot us an email. The stars aren't all right
at
at
gmail.com.
Can you tell the difference between a zebra and a zebrafish?
I can't.
good Lord. Well,
I lost my dice.
Many important people have fish. Oh, do they?
that's just in my brain forever now.
Next time I see one with someone with a pet fish.
See an exact. So,
many
what sort of fish do you have?
Holy smokes.
Great. Let's refresh our memories on what happened in season 2 of The Stars Aren't All Right.
Please do.
Glade, I'm cold. Glade, I'm hungry. I'm cold.
Felix's voice in your ear. Juno, make a power roll for me, please.
Yeah. That is a hard success.
Hard success.
Yeah.
You looking into the mask, just for a brief second, there's an image superimposed on top of it of a little boy with wide, scared eyes and bruises around his neck. And it shake it away. Half convinced you imagined it. Alrighty, team. Just a little preview from the very end of season 2. Don't worry, I have.
No, like, yeah, that's all that's happened.
That's all that's happened. That's all you need. No, I do have a write-up here for a summary of what we experienced last season on The Stars Aren't Alright. At the beginning of the season, we met Alastar Brand, a CorpSec agent with his own agenda, his own sexy Irish accent, and his own big fucking sword. The Mask, Juno, and Piotr escaped from Gizenshaw Station and made their way to Dola Station, where they also met Alastar Brand, who helped them kill some wayward Jesuits who had caught their scent and wanted to steal the book. There's no better icebreaker than homicide, so they adopted the space cop and made their way back to Gate City, their mission technically completed. During their voyage, Violet/Henry kept shorting out, asking some of them existential questions while bathing them in green light. Upon arrival, the ship experienced a massive surge of energy that burnt out their communications array and left them dead in the water. Piotr burned himself in his lube sauna and had to be hospitalized. Doug, frustrated with the Mask's inability to help and, in fact, their proclivity for getting people he loved killed, invaded Glade's mind and forcefully pulled her to the surface, burying the Mask. The crew split up, and we met Gabriel Angevin, Juno's dad, who was a dick, surprising no one. He seemed to have at least an inkling of the dark truth behind gate travel, but was whisked away before they could discuss it further. Juno and Glade kissed. Yay! Unfortunately, they weren't able to be boned because they weren't
They weren't able to be boned.
Many important people have grammar.
Don't try to turn this back on me.
Juno in particular could not be boned because she was too busy eating hot chip and lie.
They weren't able to bone because they got interrupted by Piotr, who had recovered from his stint in the hospital and previously had KO'd a co-ed. By Piotr, Alastar, and Doug. And then they all got ambushed by Jesuits again. In the ensuing gunfight, which they won, some blood got on the book, which seemed to absorb it. They were aided in their escape from the scene of their gunfight by what they now identified as a partition of Major Ziggy that had piggybacked on their ship. They named it Party! Yay! The crew went to Special K's crib, who was then taken over by Party in an attempt to communicate with them, unfortunately burning out his eyeballs in the process. Glade remained with Caspi, who was taken in by the Scotsman. The Scotsman then confronted Glade about her attempted mutiny against him by beating the absolute piss out of her. Juno and Piotr went to prepare for Piotr's speech at the UCD campus, while Alastar went off to confront Jax, his handler, about being both an asshole and also probably a Jesuit. Alastar then shot him about it and celebrated by getting shot himself a whole bunch about it. Yay! This would likely have been it for our Nano Irishman, except for the appearance of Creed Meloche, Alastar's mentor, who had been presumed dead, showing up to save the day. They all met up with Glade, who had reached an agreement with the Scotsman that left her alive. Woo! Woo! And went to go get Piotr and Juno, who were about to make a huge public appearance while they were technically hiding with an enormously powerful magical artifact. Piotr got Doug to do insider training, while Piotr himself did an economic terrorism. Papa Maitland showed up to the thing, the speech. Yay. He was going to give a speech after Piotr, but then they were interrupted by, you guessed it, a Jesuit ambush. The Paladin came back through a gate with a strike team, gave chase to Piotr, Gaius, and Juno. Gaius got shot for being a bad father. Piotr got pistol whipped for being worst at fighting than a genetically enhanced super terrorist. And Juno got captured for being recalcitrant. Major Ziggy showed up, possessed a janitor, and offered Piotr some space meth, which the astroeconomist administered directly to his brain and went on a rampage with a sharpened broom handle. Glade finally killed the Paladin, who was trying to escape with the book, getting blood all over it and causing sigils to emerge and spread all over the city. Piotr died, and the crew mourned very briefly while plotting their escape, but not before they were surprised by none other than Michael Wormwood, the man in the blood-red suit, who demanded the book from them, implanted a spell in Juno's mind, and then teleported away. Also, he sounded exactly like Doug, and not just because Brian is a hack and a fraud. A creature emerged from the corpse of the paladin and was shot a whole bunch of times until it died. Nonetheless, the crew realized that these creatures were emerging all over the station as alarms began to sound. They escaped with Tenjin, Juno's mentor, who showed up in the nick of time, but were ambushed by Jesuit monsters from space and had to resort to tunnels because Brian has, at most, 3 ideas. And he just cycles through them ad nauseum until his cast mutinies against him and he is humanely destroyed.
Humanely?
During their escape, they met Baron von Wurst, a rotund German doctor with a pleasant demeanor and a seemingly limitless stash of candied nuts. They were almost caught by the creatures once again, but were saved by the Scotsman and his own strike team, who was using the chaos of the alien invasion of Gate City to try and make a run at controlling the gate. Everyone fought their way into the tunnels and agreed to help the Scotsman, mostly because the Navy was likely to destroy the station from a safe distance to contain the threat, leading to a deadly confrontation with both Reapers and a Nedled that left almost everyone but the named characters dead or dying. Suspecting one of the Scotsman's goons was infected and turning into an alien monster, they executed him, which caused Baron to conscientiously object and leave the party. He was contacted by Major Ziggy, who bamboozled him effectively into nuking a part of the station where the creatures had been dragging their victims and a massive chrysalis had formed. Meanwhile, the rest of them made it to the control room of the Angel, where Party attempted to possess it, only succeeding for long enough to destroy the Epoch-class Bones of Emir before the creature took over and used its pent-up rage to escape. Tenjin gave his life to buy them time, but not before the Mask could re-emerge to try and protect Glade, abandoning Judo and the rest, kidnapping Doug, and stabbing him in his body. Their conflict was interrupted by the appearance of one of the flying creatures, and after killing it, the crew split up once again. Everyone reconvened at Frederico's shop to try and escape on the Violet King Henry, except for the Scotsman who wanted to build a kingdom out of the ashes, and managed to gang up on the Mask to sedate them. Not before the Mask was able to comment that Doug, quote, looked good in red, end quote, almost resulting in Doug shooting them in their brain. Juno, feeling a bit more psychically connected after having magic plugged into her dome, saw a brief vision of Felix before the Mask slipped into unconsciousness and our crew blasted off into the void.
You know, a simple nod would have explained all that.
Yeah, Brian nods.
Brian nods, zip to say.
Yeah, wow. I forgot how much happened.
A lot happened. A lot happened in season 2. Persephonia. As a station, a gate city, if you will, it makes Gate City itself look tiny and humdrum by comparison. One of the first stations that was built around a gate, it boasts a very high population. The top of the station simulating a sky so effectively that it is very easy to forget that you are in fact surrounded by the void of space. Traffic hums down a busy street, and we see a little girl playing in front of what looks like a mechanic shop. Glade, what was your favorite game to play as a child?
Her favorite game, I mean, if you call it a game, was actually trying to constantly find scrap parts and fix things.
Absolutely. We see what looks like a tiny little motorbike, like one of those little toy ones. They came back in a big way in the late 2800s.
What are they called?
They're called Giga Nano Cyber Bikes.
Ooh, nice.
So we see a tiny Giga Nano Cyber Bike.
Is Giga Nano bigger than Nano or smaller than Nano?
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it more Nano or less Nano?
100%. We see all of the parts laid out meticulously and well organized, I imagine, over the large parking lot that exists outside of this mechanic shop. and we see Glade puzzling over the various pieces before behind it looks like a steel guardrail that delineates where this parking lot ends and the next business's begins. A little boy's head kind of pops over, and you see Felix. I thought you were going to have it done today.
What? I was... Felix, just stop talking to me. I'm trying to concentrate.
I just, you've promised that it was it's my birthday, I think. I'm pretty sure it's my birthday.
It's not your birthday.
Well, we agreed that my birthday was today. Because I don't know. I don't know when it was.
What's today?
My birthday. No. We just discussed it.
Idiot. What? No, it's the... Dad!
You just hear a sigh, and Yusuf Walker comes out. He's a bigger guy. Not exactly rippling with muscle or anything, but just kind of has that solid size to him, a little bit of a gut. His hair at this point, blonde, so the streaks of gray in it are almost unnoticeable. It's got oil covering his coveralls. His hands are seemingly almost permanently stained a little black from it. And he just comes out with a little smile, kind of forced, looks a little bit tired. He says, Yes, Glade, darling, what can I do for you?
Glade, without looking up at him, just still concentrating on the parts she's trying to make work.
Mm-hmm.
What is the date today?
Today is... And then he opens his mouth. But instead of the date coming out, you hear it almost sounds like an alarm. And then his voice changes. Please evacuate Gate City.
What?
You blip out for a moment. Everything goes black. You can hear roaring fires, the distant calls of a creature that you do not recognize. And then you come back, and you're standing in the parking lot.
Okay. She then takes her eyes off the parts, turns around to look at her dad. He's there?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's there. He's looking at you expectantly.
What did I just ask you? The date, yeah. Yeah. What's the date today?
Yeah, sweetie, of course. And then he opens his mouth, and you just hear,
You look good in red.
What? Glade looks down.
Him and Felix are looking at you, and there's a little rumble.
What's going on?
The rest of you, Alastar, Juno, and Barron, you are looking into the parking lot. You can see a little boy standing there. You can see an older man, blonde hair, and you can see a little girl, but every time you try to look at her face, your brain just slides off of it. You can take note of individual features, like the eyes, the nose, the mouth, but it never coalesces into a coherent image of what the face actually looks like. The ground rumbles, so you're not quite able to hear what they're saying. You hear Doug's voice. This is already hard enough. You need to watch her, and you need to try to keep her from disturbing the fabric of the dream too much. Otherwise, I don't know what might happen.
But, Doug, maybe we could help her. She endured so much. So much we don't know about. Maybe we could get some insight into...
That's why we're here, but we can't change too much. We have to wait for it to show itself. I can't communicate with you too much. It's hard enough for me to keep you in there. And there's another rumble. Glade, you feel that. And then you look off, and the almost perpetually sunny blue simulated sky of Persephonia and dark and purple storm clouds seem to emerge just for a moment before disappearing.
Dad. She runs over to her dad.
He wraps his arms around you. Doesn't seem to be too concerned with getting grease on you because you are just covered head to toe already. Just squeezes you. Then you feel him move and you look up and you see his arm wave over. He just waves Felix as well. Just squeezes the both of you together. Says, "Don't worry, sweetie. It's just a bit of weather. It'll pass."
I've never seen anything like this before.
Yeah, me neither. His eyes kind of narrow a bit. And then he opens his mouth, and you just hear a low chuckle. And for a minute, his coveralls change to red. Not all at once, and not in one big unit, but a ripple. Turns into a blood-red suit, and that hug becomes crushing. Just for a moment, and then back.
Glade kind of pushes away.
Are we seeing this happening?
You are seeing it happening.
Oh, Juno's gonna... If anybody touches Glade, Juno's gonna run to him.
You run out, and...
Barron's going to put an arm out to try to stop Juno.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get opposing dex checks from the two of you.
Alastar's also going to try and stop Juno from charging
Just a hand on each shoulder.
Alrighty. Yeah. Let's get it. 3 dex checks.
Ha! No.
Also a fail from Barron.
99.
Holy shit.
You're like, oh, don't go.
Yeah.
You actually throw her.
I missed by 1, and I just don't have the luck to fix that.
Damn.
Shit.
Juno also fails.
You have a new character.
Juno tries to like bust out and run towards Glade, and these two kind of put their hand on her shoulders, and she kind of trips over all of her robes and everything, and just takes all 3 of us down. We just go bump, bump,
There is
in a pile.
Huge clatter and crash of noise. Glade, your head immediately snaps over, as does Felix's and your father.
You on top of me.
No, don't go charging the father of 2 kids.
The ground begins to rumble.
Oh no.
Oh no, you don't understand how long it takes for me to get up when I have fallen over like this. Oh,
you're like a
goodness.
turtle? Do you need to be rolled onto your legs or something?
Please fetch a forklift.
No. Wait, they're actually a mechanic shop that might have one.
You guys all look over and you see Glade, this little boy, and her father, Yuseth, staring at you. The ground continues to rumble. Could I get everyone to make a power check for me, please?
Barron fails.
I just rolled a 1.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
That's as powerful as you can get.
Alastar fails.
Alastar fails?
I'm pretty sure that Juno succeeds. I'm waiting for my
Your character sheet to load?
character sheet to load.
You
Okay.
must. There's no way your power is
Less than 25.
We've all seen Juno's decision making.
That's Catherine's power. That's Catherine's power. Don't put that on Juno.
You're
Juno
absolutely
traded
right.
power for appearance points, even though no one has ever rolled an appearance check, ever.
Okay.
Tough. That's tough.
It'll happen someday. Many important people have high appearance.
And
It's
fish.
true.
Yeah, you know what? Juno has fish. And she has high appearance.
Those fish are so dead. We're in season 3. You haven't said, by the way, I stopped by to feed my fish
Don't
once.
worry about the fish. Percy's taking care
Fish
of them.
blew up.
Percy's also
From the
dead.
grenade.
No. Juno,
probably true, actually.
Juno made a distinctive effort to keep the fish safe, but I've decided to kill them. To bring them in to kill the fish.
Do it. It feels so good, Brian.
Killing fish?
Anyways.
Okay, so we had a failure from Alastar and Barron. Could I get the two of you to roll, both roll D100s for me, and let me know what you get?
Oh.
So Brian brought this ridiculous fucking die.
It's a D100 with 100 sides, and I rolled it, and it shattered the table. And then it took like a minute to come to a halt, and I still have no idea what number it is.
Let's be clear, it's a golf ball.
Yeah.
It's just
bigger
bought a
than a
golf ball.
It's Death Star shaped. I think that's a 62.
62? Okay.
92.
Damn.
Rolling hot tonight.
I know.
Okay.
Oh no.
The ground continues to rumble. All of a sudden, you start hearing chanting. Fight! 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 The lights go dim. Alastar, you rise to your feet. You are covered in sweat. You lean back and you feel cold metal pressing against the skin of your back, the chain link fence. You raise your hands. You can see on the white wraps that provide thin protection from you breaking your hands on your opponent's skull. You can see the blood staining through from your knuckles before you're all back in Persephonia.
Yeah. Team, earthquakes are bad.
You guys all saw that, for the record.
Everyone?
Yep.
Like that whole, it all changed in our eyesight.
It all changed. You guys were in for a moment looked like a pit with a dirt floor surrounded by a dark chanting crowd of people. You can still smell the faint odor of sweat and blood and alcohol. It only slowly fades as you are back in Persephonia.
Glade looks away from the bumbling bunch and looks at Felix and her dad and, oh my god, I'm not feeling very good. Dad, let's go inside. I don't know what's happening.
Okay. Yeah.
Why?
That's okay. Darling, yeah, let's all go inside. I finished up early today. Why don't I'll make us waffles.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Okay. And the three of you see them all disappear inside the shop. What are you doing?
Mr. Brand, would you like to explain why we were just in a non-nagonal fighting ring?
Long story short, it was effectively my home for several years, against my will.
Your home? We're supposed to be... We're not supposed to be there.
Look, I don't know how brain magic works. What are we even doing here? We're inside a dream for all intents and purposes. For all we know, our thoughts are just bleeding through. That's why the ground is shaking. We're not supposed to be in another person's brain, right?
Well, we're here because Barron couldn't do anything else to help Glade.
How is this Barron's fault?
Yes, I would also like to say it is not. Here, give me your hands. I need to stand up to defend myself.
Juno helps him up.
Roll strength.
Oh my god. I failed again. I've
You're
yet
in my
to
world
roll
now.
below an 80.
Juno fails by only 2.
Right. Okay, so Juno pulls harder than you do.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Barron falls on top of Juno, but like the other way. Oopsies. I am so sorry about this. Allow me to roll.
You are rotund, aren't you?
Well, that is not very kind. Now, back to the point. I will again say that although I tried my best to provide some medical aid, these are beyond the concepts of ordinary medicine. And so I again think that while we may observe here, and if Doug can hear me, I urge him, please do not do anything that Glade deep down does not want us to be party to. There are limits to what we can observe without breaching our ethical obligations being inside of her brain.
I am sorry. It is not your fault, and you did try your best. This is obviously very distressing, and I am having a hard time. You're right, and I will try not to run in, guns blazing.
Yeah, especially no guns. Yeah.
Juno checks for her pistol.
It's there.
Yeah, no, especially no guns. Okay.
Juno looks suspicious.
You know how you're not supposed to fire handguns inside of a spaceship?
I won't fire the gun. I'm just making sure it's still
Why
there.
do I doubt you?
As you guys have this conversation, a black nano SUV.
So just a black regular car.
So like a crossover.
It's a sedan.
It's like a Pontiac Sunfire rolls up.
1992 Pontiac Sunfire.
Just screeches to a halt.
And you see 3 men get out of it. As they adjust their jackets, you can also see guns, pistols in holsters underneath, and they walk confidently towards the entrance to Youssef's shop.
Juno raises her eyebrow at Alastar.
This, in all likelihood, has already happened, right? We're reliving something here.
Well, I just can't promise you I won't be a little bit crazy.
There's enough crazy in the head already. Yeah? Let's not add to it with our own.
Fine.
I don't even know if we could influence the course of events here if we wanted to.
If somebody tries to hurt Glade, I will be influencing as much shit as I can.
Well, if it's going to happen anyways. Yoo-hoo! Mr. Gunman!
What are you doing?
Oh, no.
Inside. We're going to pause you guys there.
Grüezi.
Inside, you can see Youssef has washed his hands, and he's put out little step ladders in the kitchen. There's kind of like an ensuite apartment to the shop that you guys live in. Just the 2 of you for now. Although he's put up step ladders near the higher cupboards so that Felix can get up high and grab some flour and some eggs and just gather the ingredients for you guys to make waffles. You go to help Felix, and Youssef just tugs on your sleeve a little bit, and he just passes you a letter, and it just says Child Protective Services of Persephonia, and there's a little smile on his face.
What's this?
Give it a read.
Ooh. Okay. Glade opens it up.
Just says, we are so happy to inform you that your adoption of Felix has been approved. I figured maybe you could let your brother know.
Oh my god. Okay.
And then you hear from outside, Grüezi. The ground shakes a little bit. Outside, the gunmen stop and they look confused for a second, and then they turn to look at you.
Okay, so we can influence events.
Hello, sir. Follow my lead. Kind sirs, I am
Providing.
Follow me.
Juno looks straight ahead as she just about says her own name and then thinks, no, wait, I need to come up with another name. But Catherine can't come up with another name right now.
This is our friend
and colleague.
Who...
Esteemed colleague.
Juno's still just staring forward, doing nothing.
Is heavily invested in the area of understanding crime.
Have you heard of Soul?
Yes, Soul.
The ground continues to rumble. Could I get the 3 of the Bumble crew, bumbling buffoons, make
this
power
is
checks?
Exactly
for me,
like how I expect I would do on Bumble. So.
Well, that's a 20.
Yeah, what are we rolling here, Brian?
Power.
Oh my god, that's a hard success.
That is a hard success.
Okay.
That is a hard success.
Damn, you all three needed extreme successes.
Oh.
No. The ground ceases rumbling for a moment.
I have come to tell you about Soul, and I am no longer very good at this. My kind sirs, as we travel throughout the stars, we may find ourselves slightly lost and in need of righting in our moral ways. I am a representative of the Church of His Light. Oh, no, I am a representative of...
They just you can see them in that moment that Juno is taking to kind of think, what is she representing? You can see them shake their heads like a dog.
Like not back and forth, but kind of along a vertical, entirely horizontal axis.
Exactly. Like a dog ridding its ears of water. And you can see all three of them pull out guns. They're just we're not here to fuck around. This guy owes us money. We're not here to fuck around with your shit. So get the fuck away from us. And as you kind of take that in, you hear the sound of a Ned lead hovering down over you. You can see them go, shit! All three of them turn to the Ned lead and begin firing at it. Glade, from inside, you hear this staccato gunfire, and you can see Yusith's eyes go wide. Felix has just returned to the ground and is looking at the letter you're holding, kind of quizzically. Yusith just grabs the two of you and then throws you on the ground before you hear the of the Ned lead returning fire. There's this chatter of bullets ripping through the corrugated aluminum sides of the shop. Glade, you feel splatters of blood on the ground. You look down at the letter, and it's covered in red. It's staining.
Oh, no.
Yusith falls to his knees.
What? Dad?
You look up. He's holding his neck. Blood pouring between his fingers out from under his hands.
No! She runs over to him and tries to grab his neck.
Your mother, I never told you.
No, Dad.
He just holds your hand.
Dad.
I love you. And then his eyes go slack.
No.
Falls to the ground. Felix is sitting there, shaking. Dad,
wake up. Come on, please. Dad. No, you're okay. She's trying to cover his neck with her hands.
The blood pool completely covers the adoption letter, soaking through and rendering it illegible. You hear from the corner of the kitchen. Outside, the three of you experience the ground rumbling. The whole city seems to have frozen. In the distance, you can hear wails as if every inhabitant of the city has just experienced a loss, a mourning. The sky clouds over, dark purple, and then you can see in the clouds an image appears. All too recognizable is the charred and disturbing visage of the mask.
So there's no gunfire happening right now. Guns have been fired, all of this, and then everything stops.
Exactly.
So Juno would have tried to cover herself, but probably poorly, just huddled and taken her robes and kind of tried to hide under them a little bit and started to grab for her gun. But once everything stops and she looks up, where is she? And starts to run into the house.
Okay. Go ahead and make a power check for me, Juno.
That is a success.
A success. Okay. It does feel like you're running through molasses, but you run into the shop. You can see the bullet holes all through the walls. You can hear Glade sobbing.
You are so strong. And there are terrible, terrible evils in this world. But you are stronger and lighter than any of them. Juno tries to, hesitantly tries to reach and move towards Glade, or who she recognizes as Glade and this little girl.
Okay, go ahead and make a persuade check for me, please.
God damn it. It is a success!
A success. Okay. You feel Juno's hand close around your shoulder, but the both of you hear Glade. And you look over to where Felix was sitting on the ground, hugging his legs to him in shock, his head between his knees. Looks up, and his face has been replaced with the mask. Begins standing up, getting taller and taller, till it reaches Glade's full height. Just kind of looks at you.
No.
Juno stands in front of Glade, in between her and Felix.
Okay.
What?
You are safe. You are safe. He loves you, but he is not himself right now. You are safe.
Barron and Alastar, what do you guys do?
Aaron's gonna run towards the closest merc that got gunned down.
For sure.
And try to do first aid.
Okay, go ahead and make a power check for me, please.
I try to make my way towards the shop as well.
Okay. Juno, it seems like when you were watching Juno run into the shop, it seemed like she was facing some resistance and as if the ground itself was pulling at her. But then she just gritted her teeth and everything solidified. To follow her, you no longer have to make a power check. But Barron, as you rush forward to do first aid, you go to put your hands on the gunman's body, and then it just seems that your arms just lose all strength, and he just falls away from you, and your awareness stutters for a moment, and then he's another 6 feet away. So you go up to there, you kneel down, and then again, everything goes blurry, and he's back where he was previously. And all of a sudden, you hear sirens. You hear chatter of crowds. And then you hear Marta's voice. Barron, I can't get across the blockade. And you look up, and you can see a line of totally black-clad riot officers blocking the entrance to a shuttle terminal. To the rest of you, the walls of the shop fall away, and you are now on a planet that you don't recognize until you look up and you see you are in the entrance to a shuttle terminal, and in large, bold letters, it just says, Department of Deutschland Travel.
As in Germany.
As in what, Tom?
Germany.
Germany. Now,
close.
If Spance is technically a thing.
Yeah, it would have to be Germany. I love all of Europe existing in space as just Spain is just Spain.
Fuck you, that was season
4. Good old Spittily.
You are still Glade over the lifeless body of your father. The blood is still spreading. The mask rearing taller and taller before you, but as you switch to this new location, it's as if an enormous hook has been attached to the back of the mask, pulled away out of your sight, faster than a bullet from a gun. Just you hear, all citizens are now restricted from boarding shuttles off planet. Travel has been restricted. Please obey your nearest political correction officer. And you can hear this as all of the riot officers extend these batons that crackle with electricity. And they raise them, and Marta is on the other side from Barron.
Barron considers saying something heartfelt, but at the end of a brief moment of contemplation, kisses 2 fingers on his right hand on the tips, his index and his pointer, or his middle and pointer finger, and then extends his thumb so that it looks like a gun and raises it into the air and looks Marta in the eyes.
She just nods, kisses her fingers, mirrors your gesture. Run, Barron.
Barron runs.
You all hear the meaty thuds and the screams start as the riot police start to lay into the gathered crowds with their stun batons. Could I get everyone to make a sanity check for me, please?
Oh, another 1.
Hell yeah.
What is?
Whoa.
You be nice to those dice.
Just doing the opposite of you, Tom.
Yeah, truly.
Shit.
Hey, we're good.
Clay's like, fuck, that ain't my problem.
Hard
Barron
success.
Or Juno fails.
Okay. Fail from Barron.
Yep.
Fail from Juno.
Hard success.
Hard success. Okay. To our 2 who failed, you both try to run into the station, and all of you are, it's as if the ground moves beneath your feet. You are now in the main kind of lobby area of this, and you can see screens with destinations printed, like Spurlin to the Beamgate, Spurlin to Sparris, Spurlin to Spennis, Spurlin to Sponstantinople. You get it, right?
Spunic to Spoma.
Spunic to Spoma. And you can just... Spurlin to Spamonto. Sorry. Okay, that's it. You see a lot of these signs flipping to canceled. The 2 of you are frozen in place. Juno, you can hear, almost like just over your shoulder, "You can do this, Junebug."
Juno's still standing in front of Glade.
Mm-hmm.
Between her and where the mask would be.
Yes.
She turns just over her shoulder, not fully around, to Glade.
Over her shoulder, standing protectively, with his metal staff in hand, is Tenjin. But you can see his eyes are red, gaping ruins, dripping with blood.
Expecting to see Glade and seeing Tenjin instead, Juno, it takes the wind out of her.
As you try to catch your breath, it seems that the building itself seems to tilt. You all grab for purchase, looking for something to grab, something to prevent the slide. As you all slide towards the hard concrete wall of the brutalist Spurman architecture. And just as you are about to impact with it, it dissolves. And you all slide to a stop. And it seems that you are in a very, very dimly lit laboratory. You can just make out the shape of what would look like large vats, maybe 7 feet tall, 4 feet wide. You can hear the bubbling of liquid, and before lights come on. And then you can see figures, human figures, adult-sized, floating in these vats. But they seem to have umbilical cords still attached to their belly buttons, even though they are adult-sized, and the umbilical cord disappears out of view at the bottom of the tank.
So are we all together right now?
You are all together. Glade, you look over at Juno. Juno is now your sized. Looks like Juno is a child.
Melanie, I have to tell you what I did at school today.
She runs over to a vat containing what looks like a woman.
I think I learned something new. Tension has been teaching me, and I don't think he wants mom and dad to know, but I have to tell somebody. And he's teaching me to fight. He's teaching me to fight just a little bit. But I feel strong. I felt smart and before, but I've never felt strong. One day you're gonna be able to see me fight. Yeah.
Glade, sniffling and wiping her eyes, gets up and walks over to Kid Juno. She puts her hand on her shoulder.
Juno feels this.
Mm-hmm. Everybody make a power check for me, please.
Well, there goes that streak.
Baron fails.
Juno fails.
Extreme success.
Glade fails.
Okay. Could I get the 3 people who failed all to roll D100s for me, please?
That thing is a wrecking ball.
Oh, wait.
What is that? A 77?
That's either a 6, 24, 86, 88, or I think it's a 6.
I think you take the lowest number.
I think it's a 6.
I agree.
15.
15?
97.
This lab seems to rumble. All of you then, you start to identify the underlying susurrus of noise that indicates you are on a space station. The whole thing rumbles. You can hear surgical implements rattling on tables nearby. And then, through a doorway, you just hear a voice.
I swear this... I can never get the power grid right on the station. It's as if they don't even appreciate the work that I'm putting in.
And you
Juno turns so fast to Glade. You have to hide. Shh.
What?
Come with me. They can't know that we're here. And she, gestures over to Glade but doesn't touch her. And hides behind Melanie's tank.
Okay.
Can Baron roll to see if he knows what's going on in the tanks?
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead and make intelligence or medicine check for me, please.
Hard success on medicine.
Okay. Cloning is basically how the Promethean Highway was built. You know that most people who were not born in the Sol star system are the descendants of clones. It was one of the only ways that the United Sol Council could basically guarantee the biomass that they needed of humanity necessary to populate the stars. Other than that, though, besides that initial surge of cloning, it's not an incredibly pervasive practice within the USC. So you would have studied it, but usually cloning in medical context is you clone somebody new organs, or you could clone them like a skin graft or something like that, but it's very expensive. It's not typically available to people who aren't ultra wealthy, and this type of whole body cloning is something that you never thought you would see in your lifetime.
Baron, stay silent.
Okay.
Yeah, likewise.
Alrighty. You guys hide behind Melanie's tank. 2 guys, are you guys just...
No, I'll just stand there.
Okay.
Can Juno make a spot hidden check to see if she sees them before anybody comes into the room?
Yeah, for sure.
She does not.
Okay.
In fact, she sees them, just kind of spots their silhouettes from behind the tank, and goes, "You have to be quiet. They're already here."
Baron's just gonna go behind one of the cloning tanks and try to look like one of the clones. He's gonna.
It's just
Tunes hiding
a silhouette of this round man behind this incredibly skinny floating person in this tank.
Yeah, that. So I roll the bonus dice, right?
Go ahead and make a normal stealth check.
It's a fail.
Fail?
Yeah.
Yeah. You get stuck between two tanks and you're However, a gurney is wheeled in. One of your friends, Juno, had gone missing from their tank months ago. And you asked your mother about it, Priya, whose voice you just heard, but she wouldn't answer. And you suddenly look at this gurney that's being wheeled in with a thin white sheet over what looks like a body, and fear starts to gather in your stomach because the proportions are right. This is the one you called Job.
That looks a lot like him. I just have to get a better look.
What's going on? Why?
Shh.
You go to move out from behind the tank. Priya's aide wheels it into the center of the room. You can see Priya walk in with a clipboard, and she hits a little button on a recorder. She says, "Subject, oh dear. I can't believe I'm having to do this grunt work, but I suppose the work is important enough. Attempts at feeding the angel a cloned human have proven..." She flips the blanket back, and instead of the eyes just being missing, the entire top of the face looks like has been ripped off. You can see exposed, shattered skull. She just goes, "Unsuccessful?" And her head flips up.
Juno also makes a power roll to see if she can not say anything.
And?
That's a 100, folks.
Big.
Juno actively cries out, "Job!"
You can see Priya, her eyes snap. She says, "Oh, Juno, how many times have I told you not to play in my laboratory?"
What did you do to Job? And she runs over to the gurney and grabs at him.
The aide goes to grab you.
And Juno fights.
Okay, go ahead and make a brawl check for me, please.
Right.
My turn to roll the big stupid dice.
Yeah, that's a fail.
Okay, you go to try to shift your weight.
Do what Tenjin told me.
You do what Tenjin told you. Yeah, you try to control the wrist, and you try to shift your weight and do a judo throw, but the aide just steps to the side. You did, after all, just learn this earlier today.
I'm also 8.
And you're 8 years old, yeah, and just kind of picks you up off the ground, and then Priya just sighs, and her head just kind of shudders, her entire skull seeming to blur for a moment, and then solidifies. She picks up a syringe. She says, "Oh, don't worry, Juju. You won't remember any of this." And she moves towards you with the needle.
Barron's gonna jump out and try to grab the needle.
Okay. Alastar, what are you doing?
If, for whatever reason, they've left me completely unattended,
Apparently,
despite
yeah.
not hiding.
Not hiding, yeah.
I stand so completely still.
Whatever the opposite of plot armor is.
Yeah, surely. I'll go up behind the person who's restrained, Juno.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give him one really good, satisfying crack across the back of their head.
Alrighty. Could I get Barron and Alastar to make power checks for me, please?
Woo! We're good again.
It's okay, I'm more flexible.
That's a success.
Yeah, barely, but still a success.
Okay. Go ahead and make fighting brawl checks for me, both of you.
Can I get a bonus dice? Because clearly I was unseen.
You can. You stood so still.
Yes! Beautiful.
I make a pitch for
we're
sleight of
already
hand
good,
instead
but-
of fighting brawl.
Tell me how you're doing what you're doing, and maybe.
He's gonna try to flash his hand bah! At her
Whoa.
face, and then just grab the syringe with the other hand, and then tuck and roll, which he's very good at, being a sphere.
Okay. Yeah, you're trying to go for a disarm type of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All right, I'll buy that.
Yeah.
Go for it.
That's a success on sleight of hand.
Okay.
Yeah. With the sword sheathed, I just crack him across the back of the head.
You got it.
Yeah.
Regular success?
Yeah.
Okay. The ground begins to shake, and you hit them across the head, Glade, you look out and you can see Juno kind of like grow and then shrink back down and then grow to her full size. The entire environment seems to shake as you're still kind of crouching behind this vat. And then the lights seem to dim and you just hear this of a hand hitting the glass. And the clone that looked like Melanie looks at you, and kind of erupting through its skin is the charred metal face of the mask. It says, Glade, I found you.
No.
Kind of
What? No.
starts to punch the side of the tank.
Are we all seeing this now?
You are all seeing it. It seems like everything else about the dream has stopped.
I'd like to interpose myself between Glade and weird tank mask person.
Her name is Melanie.
Between Glade and Melanie.
You go to move and you just hear this.
You all need to run.
Doug's voice.
Plan altered. Gonna grab Glade and run out of the laboratory.
Okay.
How are you grabbing me?
Fucking with my hands.
No, like, are you picking me up with your feet or with
like
your
a
mouth?
mama dog, mama dog with her puppy.
Mama cat.
Back in the neck.
Whether you're dragging me or picking me up or like.
I'll try and pick you up if I can.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. No, because you're still a child here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucking massive. I'll pick you up. Kind of almost as though I would like one of my younger siblings and make sure that they're like close and safe. And try and run them away from Melanie, now masculinely, if you know the nomenclature holds true for the way we name things now.
It does. Masculinely. Yeah. Masculinely continues punching the side of the vat. Juno and Barron, what are you guys doing?
Barron's gonna look for tape to patch the vat, like as a punch.
Well, Barron looks for tape. Juno stands.
He's gonna slap the tape on. Like, wow, look how it holds.
That was easy.
Juno actively puts her hand on his face and just pushes him aside. Juno walks towards the mask.
Masculinely.
Sorry. Masculinely. And attempts to make eye contact through the glass and this like cloudy like
tape
liquid in the tank. Does she see the mask like eye to eye?
Yeah, it's still punching the thing even with the tape. Believe it or not.
What?
Cracks start to
get to roll for tape.
Spider,
but it's like really
you
good
do
tape.
not get to roll for tape,
like
and
really
you
good tape,
goddamn know it.
I feel like it's magic.
Juno puts her hand on the glass and looks dead into the mask's eyes. You cannot have her. And she like pushes, kind of getting an idea of how this world seems to be working in this dream state, uses all of her
tape
strength. Sorry, I'm looking at my stats sheet here, and I don't seem to find tape anywhere on this stats sheet. But I would like to award Alex a D10 of points in the pain in the ass category.
Let me roll for that real quick. Oh, it's only 3.
Oh, that's
all right. Hey, you know, you gotta build a building a brick at a time. Or one roll tape at a
time. Juno pushes with all of her dream Juno might to push this like tank over and to kind of push all of her people away from it, trying to like push space between the two.
I like it. Could I get opposed power checks from Juno and the mask?
Ooh, exciting.
So you said power, right?
Yes.
No, it's a fail.
Fail.
That is... I literally don't have enough luck.
That's embarrassing.
It is, I know. Because it's not
Fail?
that much luck. It's a fail.
Wow.
Okay.
You were both repelled by the power of the tape.
We both get all wrapped up in tape.
I'm going to put tape on your mouth soon.
That's probably a good idea.
We need to get Caleb in here to smack Alex again.
Yeah. Call Caleb up.
You feel this warping of space. Alastar, as you have grabbed Glade and are running for the door, all of a sudden the weight disappears from your arms, and there is a type of singular awareness focusing on you, Juno. The mask stares back at you.
The mask rises from all the ichor and whatever was in the glass tube, bits of glass tumbling off of it. And the mask tilts its head.
Juno.
Oh, this is exciting.
You've entered my world.
As the mask takes everything in, it has a realization. We're no longer in Glade's head. We're in Juno's. And all of a sudden, the two of you at the same time have the realization. The door that you walked through to get into Glade's mind is a door. It can be walked through in either direction. The mask is in Juno's mind.
Fuck.
The mask starts walking towards you, Juno.
I meant what I said. You cannot have her. You cannot have her. And
The mask
Juno
reaches
tries
you.
to pat down and try and find her gun.
Okay, in that quick time frame, the mask gets to you and lifts their hand and grabs you around your throat.
Juno grabs her gun and just tries to hit the mask in the head with it.
Okay.
Doesn't even shoot.
You two, you're still in the lab, although parts of it are fading. In the corner of the lab, it now seems that we can see like Juno's living room from her house in Gate City. The floor still spattered with blood and brain and skull from when Percival had been killed. Then we can see parts of the classroom where Juno had gotten her finger shot off. We can see just off in the distance a darkened hallway. We can hear this noise of one of the creatures that attacked Gate City echoing down. Alastar and Barron, it seems that you have both stopped in place. If you were moving towards something, you are now back exactly where you started, and you are seeing this conflict. What are you guys doing? We're going to pause you guys there. Not you two. Alastar and Barron are not paused.
Oh, cool.
Mask and Juno are paused.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry,
okay,
that was not clear.
Mr. Bran, I think it is time we pulled the proverbial ripcord on this.
I tend to agree. No fucking clue how, but we can't let it hurt Juno.
Baron, Juno says, being choked. Tape!
Look, sorry, Doc. I'm gonna take my sword and cut off the mask's hand that's strangling Juno.
Okay. Could we get a fighting brawl check from you,
Yeah.
Alastar? The mask, can you make a power check with a bonus dice?
Jesus Christ. 88 and a 98.
Damn.
Welcome to my brain, bitch.
That is a success from Alastar.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
That's 4 damage.
4 points of damage.
Yeah.
Glade. You take 2 points of sanity
Mask?
damage. No, Glade. Takes 2 points of sanity damage.
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, where's my pencil?
Get that away from me.
Sorry, you don't want this?
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Alastar.
Uh-huh.
You take 2 points of sanity damage.
I can. Wait, why?
The sword seems to cleave through flesh and bone, a feeling and a sensation that Alastar is well familiar with. Glade and the mask, you feel this like severing, a part of you cut loose, and for a moment there are the two consciousnesses. The two awarenesses seem to be staring at each other. The mask and Glade, having vied for control for so long at this point, they are now equal and staring at each other. It seems that the ground falls out beneath all of you. You all feel a swooping sensation. Could I get everyone to roll a D100 for me, please?
Woo! 19.
19?
I have to re-roll it because it's cocked.
How is it that is that possible?
How is it not possible?
I am 60% sure that's a 23.
19, 23.
To mirror Leah, I got an 88.
88, okay.
11.
What do we got? 19, 23, 11. Okay. You all fall. And the first sense that returns to you is not your sight, but your sense of smell. You can smell water. And you hear the sounds of crashing waves. And then all of a sudden, you come to yourself. To yourself, Alex.
When you said sense of smell, I could just see him be like fart again.
Yeah, we all watched the blood vessels burst in his eyes as he restrained the urge to make the fart joke. Or to fart himself. Anyway, yeah.
Up to you, audience.
Up to you, audience. starsarenright@gmail.com. You are on a cliffside. There seems to be the barest hint of a path that you could follow. It looks like some metal scaffolding has been added to this to reinforce it. That seems to lead down into, you can see like a cave opening. Alastar, you look and you see your mother and your father standing at the opening to this cave. Sage and Kaelin are both standing at the entrance to this cave. Your mother looking down at a portable data center about the size of a clipboard, just marveling at it. Your father looking concerned, but his hand protectively on his wife's shoulder. The rest of you, as you observe Alastar.
I'm sorry, who am I?
That's such a deep question, honestly.
Who is looking at?
Highs or lows?
Lows.
You have to edit your own audio.
I know. It didn't even work.
Usually doesn't.
You are still young Glade. These people seem familiar to you. You're not 100% sure why. You can feel the spray of water on your skin, just a fine mist. You are quite high above sea level at this point, and you can take a deep breath. And there's not that slight stale smell of recycled air. This is a planet. You are planet-side. You're beside an ocean, something that Child Glade has only ever really read about.
Excuse me?
Yeah, Glade.
You...
Yes, mein Kind.
What?
Yes, how can we help?
Ooh, what's going on?
Barron looks at Alastar.
You are catching a glimpse of my home.
We are here to protect you.
Thunder rumbles. Storm clouds gather on the horizon. Angry. Dark.
No, stay close.
The thunder hits, and Kid Glade runs and stuffs her face into Juno.
Juno just wraps her up. Fully wraps her up. The fuck is wrong with you, man?
I don't know. I know. Oh, God. Anyway.
She's a child.
She's a child. I know. It's just the parallels between what Kid Glade want and what Adult Glade want.
There's an overlap there somewhere.
There's just a bit. Anyway. Well. Now I ruined the moment.
Barron disapproves of this.
Barron doesn't like this on the bottom of the screen.
Well, you're all here. I would enjoy it while you can. There's a beautiful view just over by the cliff.
Is this Persephonia?
No, this is my home. It's a planet called Kutane. It's a distant planet.
You are agriculture.
Every fine piece of meat you've ever eaten from a cow has probably come from my planet. Yeah.
I'm on a different planet?
Just shh. And Juno just like pushes head into robes. Like, just shh, don't worry about it.
There are cows on this planet. If you see a cow, you can say moo at it.
I'll crouch down so that I'm closer to head level with the young blade.
Activate stealth mode, gotcha.
Activate stealth mode. Yeah. And now I'm invisible to the young blade. I can skitter away and have people go, it must have been the wind. No, I'll get to eye level with young blade. You're in a dream, and this is my dream. So it'll be a bit different from what you've seen, but it primarily is safe here. And warm and welcome, and unlike any of the coldness you've experienced in the deep space, it's cold by the coast, but in a way that reminds you that there are others who care for you in the warm places of the world.
Glade lifts her hand. This is a dream, and then she kind of just pokes your face.
Yeah, you can.
But you're not real?
Not really, but we're people who care about you. When things are real, and when things are cold and distant from that warmth of safety, especially Juno.
Juno just looks down at you with like big eyes and a big smile.
Is trying to be that warmth for you in this moment. So let's take this for what it is. A break from the weird test tubes and riot gear and workshops of space stations, and revel in the fact that maybe for the only time you get to experience a real planet with real water, fresh from the ocean, thick with salt. There are fish in these waters that very important people love to collect.
I know those people. I've seen those fish.
Can Dr. Von Verst roll spot hidden to find a cow and or a fish?
Of course.
That's a failure.
You find neither bovine nor poissons.
Juno succeeds on a spot hidden check and says, "No, it was right there. I swear, I just saw it jump."
The rest of you look and see a fish just break the surface, grab an insect, and then back into the ocean. But Barron, you can't turn your head. You're fast enough.
What's a fish behind me?
It looks like a zebrafish. Yes.
A zebrafish. Those are the most important type of fish.
For the most important type of people.
Is Barron the opposite of an owl? Can he
Yes,
only
100%. He's got about like, I don't know, 7 degrees of moving his head either way.
Barron is a doctor, but doesn't believe in chiropractic.
Okay, I think most doctors
That's
don't
probably
believe in
most doctors,
chiropractics.
yeah, truthfully.
Fine.
Anyways, if you walk with Juno back up the path that way, you'll find a steading where there'll be hundreds of beautiful cows. You should try and go tip one over. It's really fun. Normally you do it at night, but it'll be just as fun during the daytime. There'll be a farmer there. He'll be old and grey at this point, but with plenty of pep in his step. He'll try and run you down for tipping one of his cattle, but he won't catch you. Just jump the fence.
Is this... Baron's just going to whisper into Alastar's ear. Is the first lesson we want to teach this child animal cruelty? Are we sure about this?
I think it's important to teach this child that you can have fun in life.
Glade kind of sniffles, still getting over the crying, looks up at Juno, tugs on her with one hand. Do you want to go do that?
Find a cow?
Juno
I mean, I feel like
towards the fish.
As she knows that as important people have fish, very unimportant people have cows.
there are moments in my life when I realize in the moment I will never live them down. This is perhaps one of them.
We don't have to. If
No. I mean, I'm just a little disappointed that you don't like the fish as much, but we will. We can go find a cow. Also, it seems like we are narratively supposed to pay attention to these two people in a cave. But sure, let's go tip over a cow.
That's the most tabletop thing that's ever happened on this podcast.
Juno goes to find a cow.
As Juno leaves with young Glade, I'd like to tell her that you should keep your eyes on the skies in case one of the giant ravens tries to scoop up Glade and take her away.
Sorry, what was that?
Yeah.
Make a fast talk or persuade check, and you don't have to tell me which is which, but do so with a bonus dice.
Oh, insane. Oh, insane! I succeed.
Great.
Hey. So I believe you.
Yep.
And I don't know if it's a lie or not.
Correct. And
Juno kind of puts part of her like capey robe over top of Glade and goes, I think I see one over there, because she succeeds her spot hidden check.
But I can't see it.
Just you have to stay low. They have to. You're very small, and I'm afraid that they will take you away.
Small.
You're fair.
The child is almost as tall as I am.
Well, I have bad news.
What is it?
How tall are you again?
I am 4'9".
oh my god! Sorry,
I am as wide as I am tall.
I don't think I actually knew that this whole time.
I didn't know you were 4'9".
4'9".
What?
4'9.5".
Hey, doctor. If we want to go see a cave, while we try and introduce the idea of Glade's adolescence to something other than grief, you'll see something profoundly cool and a motivation for what I have become. Are you game?
Let me get the options straight. So we could go see a cow.
Yeah.
Or we could go see what makes someone become a corporate cop.
Less a corporate cop, more,
And there's no judgment from my part.
No. Yeah, you could see what makes someone become a corporate cop, or you could go cow tipping with the other people. One is way more fun than the other, but the other option that is less fun is profoundly informative and could help your understanding of things.
Well, you know what, my friend? It seems important to you, and if it is important to you, it is important to me.
Good.
Now, please help me down this steep path.
Yeah, for sure. I'll support Barron.
He's 4'9". You can use him as a little walking ball.
Yeah. Don't know. Like, I'll keep him close, whatever.
It is like hiking with an exercise ball.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Yeah. I'll help Barron down the path towards the cave.
Okay.
See, I don't understand how Barron was able to see his wife over the blockade.
Oh,
no, he's average.
She was like 7'6".
I was gonna say it's very funny to me if everyone in Schweizland, like he's the average height in Schweizland. Or sounds even better.
Awesome.
Somehow over the years, Germany flipped the script and now everyone's short there.
Yeah.
If you're too tall, it's inefficient.
You can reach too many things.
Too many things. The blood is too far to travel.
You'll never fly a plane well.
It just takes too much food to feed you.
Yeah. So much
that never stopped Barron.
That's true.
Well, let's do some exposition. The two of you walk down, and Kaylin turns to you. Good to see you finally made it.
It's a long walk from the home, you know.
So it is. He looks to you, and then the ground.
This is
rumbles.
My friend. He arrived recently, trader, picking up cattle.
Gritzy!
Alastar, go ahead and make a power check, but make it with a bonus dice.
We are good, just barely.
Okay. The rumbling subsides.
I see you all raise the cattle on the flatlands. Did you know you can raise the cattle on the side of a cliff like this?
There's variety of farmland available on our planet. Some people raise them on the sides of mountains, but...
Oh, that is good. That is an efficient use of the land, and I heartily approve.
Are you from Spermany?
Where?
Spermany.
Oh, Spoichland.
Spoichland, right.
Yes, I am from the Spoichland.
Right.
What is this sperm you think you speak of?
That's a common pronunciation for Spoichland.
Why would it be a common pronunciation for Spoich? It sounds nothing like the Spoichland.
Yeah, people from Spoichland speak weird. So people elsewhere call it Spermany.
You hear Sage. I was about to call her Spage.
Well, she is Sage and in space. Yeah, circle, square.
You hear Sage say, if you boys are going to keep nattering on, you can do it at the top of the cliff. I've got to concentrate. Look. And she looks at you, and her eyes are like sparkling, and she's like, it's gone. It moved itself, Alastar. We don't know where it went.
Yeah, mother. It's incredible news.
The ground rumbles a little bit. Did I already tell you this?
No.
You don't seem surprised.
No, I'm ecstatic, mother. Thank you. I'm just tired, you know. A long walk from the homestead and all that.
Go ahead and make another power check. Again with a bonus dice.
That is a fail.
A fail. You can see her just cock her head, and she's like, but no, that doesn't make sense. And the ground keeps shaking. Rocks start to fall off the side of the cliff and splash into the water. She says, but this is evidence of an ancient alien civilization, and an ancient organism that was fossilized in rock, and it just seems to have up and vanished.
Yeah. Can Barron interject and try to help?
Yeah, absolutely.
I apologize. I have kept your offspring rather busy these past couple of hours, and so his tiredness is of my account.
I love that. Go ahead and try. You can make a persuade or a power check.
That's a success in power.
Okay. The rumbling subsides. Oh, well, bit of a strange decision to say that right to his mum.
Why is that?
Not like that, mother. He wanted to see the farms. He's picking up beef to take off world.
Well, it sounds like beef was involved, certainly.
No, mother. No, not like
Your
that.
mother is such a saucy minx. Oh my goodness.
You don't know the half of it.
You see, Kaylin just be like, you've got no idea.
Mother, it's incredible. I'm so happy for you and every ounce of work you put into it. It's wonderful news.
But it's just... Not only... I thought this creature was fossilized, was dormant. But something woke it up.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
It's...
We see... Look at these energy readings. And she points her clipboard towards you. She says, that looks like gate travel. Do you know what this means?
I don't. Could you break it down for me? You know how I am.
You see her.
And then Juno and Glade are running away from this like old man chasing us in the field.
I don't understand. Why is the first thing you do is child animal cruelty?
Glade, just watch the birds in the sky.
They're trusting animals. They're like big dogs.
I'm sorry. I also don't understand why. Hide! I see a bird, Glade.
For the record, there are giant ravens.
You hear...
Hide under me!
Swoops down, picks up the down cow.
Not that they'll pick up calves. No, Mother. I don't understand what it means. Does this mean that this creature used gate travel somehow? Is a power source for gate travel? Like, what are you talking about?
It means that the days of TepCorp's monopoly might finally be coming to an end.
Yeah, well, it's pretty incredible stuff. Why? Oh, I think it deserves celebration, in fact. Why don't we go home, you record it, and then bright and early in the morning after everyone's had a good row and time to think about things, we can, properly get to work on this and see what we can do to make gate travel a bit more accessible to everyone else.
We can't go home yet. There's still so much to do. I have to document this scene. Alastar.
Yeah.
You're such a homebody.
Yeah, it's...
I don't think you'd ever leave. You'd never leave our house if we didn't make you. If you didn't feel something so deep pulling you out, I can't imagine anything bringing you far from home.
I wouldn't. Mum, I wouldn't. Why would I? Got you, got Dad. Got my brothers and sisters. But, flip side of that coin, I'd do anything for all of yous. Always would, always will. And in this moment, what I want to do for all yous is throw a big party to celebrate your discovery. Bring everyone in the town, get a piece of cattle out for everyone. All the people in the city can have a nice piece of beef, and we can use this to help not only ourselves, but everyone else this deep off the Promethean highway.
You're a good lad, Alastar. Truly are.
Can Barron roll to understand the finding? Like whatever symbols or sigils are left.
Please.
Yeah, that's a success on occult.
Are you looking inside the cave?
Yeah.
You see just the barest hints of what you might not have noticed unless you recognized the patterns already. You see them scored deep into the rock. It almost seems like the rock has grown out of these sigils and patterns, and you recognize some of the sigils are the same as what appeared in Gate City just before the creatures emerged and attacked. As you look into the cave, you can see an indent, as if a fossil had been extracted of a massive creature, tentacled, as if it had been splayed out and frozen in place, but it looks like that creature has been removed.
Dr. Von Verse turns around and looks directly at Alastar and nods, and nothing needs to be said.
So, Father, Mother, how about that party?
There's so much to do here. Kaelin says, I do like where the boy's head is at. Honestly, it's not going anywhere. To be fair, you did think of that, of the fossil, which has now gone somewhere. But it can't go somewhere more than it's already gone.
and we're not going to get it back.
Now that's the truth. Up at the top of the cliff, Juno and Glade are very easily evading this old farmer.
Yeah.
But Juno's really afraid of the giant ravens.
And
is now like grabbing her gun, and she's like, if they come for us, I'll shoot them down. Don't you worry.
There is a moment of fear as you're running away, because you do see the old farmer has a big fucking gun. As he was chasing you, it doesn't seem like he was like really interested in like pointing it at you, but as you go for your gun, he goes, "It's like that, is it?"
It's not like that. I was told that these big birds would scoop her up, and I've never been here before.
Blake grabs one of your hands and like starts to hurry you further. You always did want to use your gun.
Have to go.
You always did want to use your gun at the wrong time.
I don't want any lip
The
from you.
ground shakes, and the clouds in the distance seem to rush forwards.
It's happening again.
Can I get everyone to make a power check for me, please?
It'll be okay,
It's
Clay.
a 96 for Barron.
Okay.
10.
10. Success, okay.
Fail for Alastar.
That is a 19 for Juno, which is a hard success.
Okay. The ground shakes beneath you. Cracks start to form. Down at the sea level, your parents look at you, smiling. As rocks start to crash around them, they seem completely unconcerned. And the entire cliff face slides so fast, neither Barron or Alastar have time to react before they are completely engulfed by the waves. Juno and Glade, a shadow passes over you. One moment before two enormous bird feet grab you.
Juno's like trying to make sure that her gun is loaded and everything, and just fires one random shot up at the thing.
She goes off, you hear, "Ah!" And then everything fades to black. Stars begin to appear through the void. Then the low hum of a ship's life support system. And you just hear the low beeps of a system, or of a computer system kind of scanning the system around it. You hear the door of a ship open. You are all in a small Spartan hab on what seems like a very small ship. As you look through the tiny viewport, you can see an asteroid taking up about half of the view. The sounds of the ship you can recognize as a ship that has turned off a lot of its unnecessary systems, and the weightlessness that you feel means that the generator has been turned off. The ship is hiding. You hear, "Barron, you did good work with those charges."
I want you all to know that this is something I will regret for the rest of my life.
Look, we were in the same business. At the end of the day, that's why you joined us, right? The Neo-Anarchist Collective believes in freedom for all. We want a good life for everybody. You know better than anyone. You're from Spermany.
It is pronounced Spoichland.
None of you get the joke. Absolutely none of you get the joke.
I just don't understand the joke. That's not what it's called.
You should know better than anyone being from Spoichland what we're trying to fight for here.
I wasn't talking to you, and Barron is going to stop and look very directly at Glade and at Juno and at Alastar in the eye and repeat, I want you all to know that I will regret this for the rest of my life.
Charges detonating in 10, 9, 8. Then you hear, same voice, this kind of figure enshrouded in darkness. There's no features that seem to emerge. It's as if it's been almost erased from Barron's mind. It says, this is going to cripple their attempts to hurt us, to control us.
This is when I allowed 500 souls to perish because of my own cowardice.
3, 2, 1. Detonation. There's no sound. The vacuum of space does not afford us the luxury of hearing the charges go off. The ship is clearly far enough from whatever station was destroyed that no debris has hit it. There's several moments of silence before you hear incoming transmission.
Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is Aid Post Melano. We are losing life support rapidly. We are unarmed and without shuttlecraft. 500 souls on station. We require immediate evacuation. There are children aboard this station. Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is Aid Post Melano. We're losing.
The signal cuts out. No. This is a weapons station. This isn't an aid post. We got intel, Barron. We got intel. This is a weapons development station.
It does not excuse my actions, but the intel was wrong.
Violent delights and such.
A grave mistake.
The ship shakes, and that dark figure, having rushed for the door, freezes, begins to take shape. Its head turns slowly. The mask begins to emerge from the darkness.
I suppose I'm not the only one with blood on my hands.
I do not know what else to say except... Gritty, guess you have been here all along, have you not?
I have been watching, following.
And all of a sudden, the little weight clinging to your robes, Juno, disappears. The mask, you were looking at them all from within this unfamiliar spaceship.
Mask tilts its head.
You originally entered Glade's mind.
For what? What purpose? To save her? Instead, you're revisiting
And reliving your own failures.
Perhaps it is important to remember that we are human and that we have failures. But not all of us need to revel in them and let them take us over.
Yes, you are humans.
And what are you? If not some sort of misplaced shield turned Iron Maiden, without even the wherewithal to allow anyone else to hear the screams of the poor, tortured soul within your grasp. You're the worst part of humanity. You just can't look inward, can you?
The mask. Make a power check with a penalty dice for me, please.
Failure.
The mask cackling, but the cackling seems to take on a pained undertone. The ship begins to rumble. And finally, the wall explodes outward. You are all sucked into the void of space, but you do not asphyxiate. It does not feel cold. We return to the streets of Persephonia. There's no way that any of you should be able to tell that years have passed, but you know. There's echoes of conversations half understood, about the shop being repossessed, about the orphanages of Persephonia being at capacity, about conversations between two children who suddenly find themselves homeless on the streets, not really understanding what that means. You are all afflicted with a feeling of hunger, and then the smell of bread fills your nose, warm and fresh. It's the night cycle of the Persephonian station. Glade, you're kneeling, reverently, terrified as if it will disappear, pulling apart this fresh-baked loaf of bread, taking a bite. You could taste your body absorbing it. You can taste the calories and the nutrients just absorbing into your bloodstream. There's this feeling of relief. You just feel this cold tug on your arm. It's Glade, I'm hungry. Come on, I want some. I need it. And Felix, over your shoulder, gaunt, his eyes sunken, his skin dry and cracked, and you know that even in your childish understanding, it's just a reflection of you. Come on, let me have some.
There's not a lot here.
Glade, I need it. I'm so hungry.
So am I.
I just want it. Just give it to me. And he shoves you.
Do I drop the bread or I still have it?
You still have the bread. He goes to make a grab for it.
Felix, no! I try to kick him.
You connect with his chest. His face changes. I need it! I need it! And he dives for you.
Felix!
He freezes in place. The rest of you see this looking into the alley.
Juno goes, I'd like to make a spot hidden to see if I can go get more food, like more bread, anything around.
Make a spot hidden check for me.
That fails.
You don't see any vendors, anything open. Everything in this part of the city is abandoned. And you get the insight that that's the only reason that these two unhoused children have been able to stay here. It's the only place that they're not chased off by GateSec or the Reapers or private security of businesses. And then a long shadow with no visible light source is cast. And you see the figure of the mask. And for once, its body language is not threatening. It's not menacing. It's watching in abject terror. At the end of this alleyway,
It was my fault. I did this.
Juno can see the mask and hears this.
Yeah.
Juno goes up and wraps up the mask. Like, holds them.
As you do, you walk towards them. Glade, you are watching the frozen face of Felix rushing towards you, and something's bothering you. Obviously, more than what's actually happening here. This isn't what happened.
Glade lunges at Felix for not sharing his bread.
You are frozen in place, Juno. As you walk forward, the alleyway reconfigures itself. Felix is shoveling this bread into his mouth. You can just see him, like, showing no signs of stopping.
Felix, what the hell?
I'm so hungry. I'm sorry. I need it all.
No, god damn it, come on. Give me some. She tries to reaches for some.
He just shoves you away.
What the and she lunges at him.
He punches. He swings at you. You feel it connect with the side of your face.
Fuck! Just give me some fucking bread! And she tries to clamber on top of him.
You clamber over top of him. He's swinging. He starts getting almost feral. You can see Glade, little child, wrap her hands around Felix's neck, seemingly just as something to hold on to. And then the scuffle freezes again. Child Glade is frozen in place. The mask. You are staring at this scene. Your deepest shame. This was not how you remembered this happening. There's this feeling when Doug reached into your skull, reached into your brain, and pushed you down so that Glade could take control again. That was not the first time someone had been in your mind. The ground begins to shake. Juno, you look at the mask, and you see this confusion. The mask, so far, has been this creature of confidence and decision, but now seems to be shrinking in on itself.
Juno wants to take this opportunity to show some empathy towards this part of this person that she loves that is, like, hurting her. She wants to show, like, care and love to this, like, very wounded part of Glade. Maybe, like, very differently to how she has been trying to connect with the mask previously. Yeah, wraps them up, and you have had to be so strong. Nobody will ever doubt that in you. We have learned, being harrowingly reminded, that we make mistakes, and we have regrets. And while they do live with us, they do not define us. It's okay. And Juno, like, goes to, like, fully embrace the mask.
So, just to clarify right now, Glade is over there choking Felix, frozen, and the mask is there watching?
I leave, at this point, the delineation between Glade and the mask entirely up to you.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so the masks, you wrap your arms around it. The mask listens to you say all that. Doesn't move or anything. And then it looks up straight into your eyes. It tilts its head. The wrist blade. And the moment that happens, all of a sudden Glade, choking Felix, stops and turns and looks.
It's okay. It's okay.
I should have killed you so long ago. And Glade goes, no! And runs at the mask.
It's okay.
As Glade is running at Juno, Barron, and Alastar, what are you guys doing? Having witnessed this whole scene.
Barron's gonna throw a hand up under the wound. Fingers on either side of the blade.
So you're rushing towards Juno to do so.
Ready
Alastar?
to apply pressure.
I want to go to Felix. I want to see if he's alive.
You go to Felix, and in the non-linear nature of time in dreams, it seems that you have a lot of time to get there. You roll him over, and you can see that he has died. There's bruises on his neck. You can't easily determine exactly what killed him. The state of malnutrition and neglect that he's obviously been suffering from, it's even odds whether or not his body just gave out with the stress. And there's a sinking feeling of loss, inexplicable.
Yeah.
Barron, you run towards Juno, but you are not as fast as Tiny Glade rushes towards the mask, leaps into the air, collides. As Glade and the mask collide, the entire station once again seems to shift. You all begin sliding, going faster and faster and faster and faster. A doorway opens before you. You slide through. Your awareness disappears into a field of white. Glade, you wake up in a hospital bed. You have just finished your mission on Kakusareta, resulted in, as far as you are aware, the deaths of your entire team. You look at the screen. You see your face as your body is pulled from the wreckage, being broadcast across the Promethean highway. A propaganda piece for the USC, pinning this tragedy, the leveling of the city, on the witnesses. And you just hear, well, the PR people really earned their paycheck, didn't they? The man in the blood-red suit stands beside your bed. Oh, shame about your lieutenant. I thought he'd be quite useful. You know, you're really pretty underneath that mask. He just grabs the side of your head. I have a sneaking suspicion we've only seen a fraction of what you're capable of. He looks around. He says, let's just twist a few dials, and we'll see what you can really do. And then it's as if his fingers disappear into your skull, rooting around, not like Doug. Doug invaded your mind, and you knew that even as he did it, there was an awareness of Doug's consciousness that he did not like what he was doing. But Doug, he paced gently through your consciousness to find Glade. This is an invasion. He is just rooting through your memories, rooting through the very core of your being, and then he finds it.
No!
Oh, you were hungry, were you? This is what's beautiful about a brain. You just make a little change, and all of a sudden the bread is in your hands. And now,
it's your fault. And what does that look like?
And then he's gone. And your restraints are gone. And there is a weapon at your side. And a little voice in the back of your head just says,
let's see what you're really capable of.
Glade reaches for the weapon.
The rest of you seem to come to your own awareness in this room, but as if you are all seeing through Glade's eyes, there are flashes, blood spattering on the wall, this deep rage, unmoored by even consciousness itself, something primal that has been accessed. Brief moments of lucidity where you see piles of corpses, improvised explosives being rigged up. Finally, the rumble of one such explosion shakes you all back to yourself. Glade, you are standing there. You have killed, you don't know how many people on the ship. You have set off an explosion that has sealed off this section. Fire erupts from the panels around you, and on the floor is a twisted piece of metal. Perhaps by chance, several holes in it. And just perhaps in that sense of human consciousness where we project meaning onto randomness, you see a face, and it seems to be grinning. And in this charred metal thing, just for a moment, you see Felix, but he's happy, and he's safe.
Falling down to her knees and dropping whatever weapon she had, she crawls towards that piece of metal, towards Felix.
You all see her do so.
She shakily grabs it, flips it around.
Juno, you are clutching at your midsection. There's no blood. The wound doesn't seem to be there, but there is a deep hurt in you.
And she's watching Glade, crawl.
You see her having picked it up and turned it over.
She just slowly walks towards Glade, giving her space still, but within close enough reach that if she needs someone, she's there. And also looks at Barron with pain in her eyes from what we've seen. Loss there too. And looks at Alastar with a different type of loss. And she didn't see all of that stuff, that she didn't hear anything that your parents said or anything. But just seeing Kutane and knowing you a little bit, knowing that you loved it. And then back to Glade.
Glade slowly starts to bring the mask to her face.
If this is what you want, let it be. But your mistakes don't always have to define you. Your pain doesn't have to define you. And don't, for whatever reason, let that man in red control your life, because I have. And I can tell you it is for nothing. Decide on your own. But don't hide behind a mask. Don't let something else be perceived as your anger. If you're angry, be angry. If you're sad, if you're grieving, be sad. But don't hide behind it. He only makes us see red. That is all he has. And we are all guilty for believing him. But you can make the choice, Glade. Just remember, you have an army behind you who will fight for whatever you believe in.
Alastar, even through the smoke, the smell of burning metal, the memory of that cool spray of water just sits lightly on the skin of your face. Barron, Marta, standing there across that line of riot cops with their stun batons, raising her hand in mirror of your gesture. A little detail that perhaps your brain had glossed over, where her back straightens and resolve enters her features. The two of you witness this interaction.
Within the memory of my own mind, a person who scolded me rightly for the actions I've taken did not judge me for the course that led me to what I've become. In that respect, I'll say nothing to the two women who are making these choices in their lives. My voice is not worthy of the air in which they make that choice.
And yet, the sound of the ocean, the waves crashing against the cliffs of Gutane, starts to undercut the fire. The sound of the roaring fire and the alarms. Barron.
Barron is also going to take the hint and shut the fuck up for once.
You don't even have to choose right now. Truly. You can hold this part within you. And if this is the core of you, then you will find it. But if you need to lean on somebody, I am here. We are here.
As Juno says that, a shadow is cast across the mask. There's the dunk of metal. Someone falls to their knees in front of you. You look up and see Doug. His face is gaunt and drawn. He has this wild, overgrown beard. All the blood vessels in his eyes have burst. There is no whites of his eyes. It is just red. He just puts his hand over yours. He says, I know what it's like to have that man reach into your brain and rewrite it. I know better than anyone. And there's no way of knowing, after he takes those grubby little fucking fingers out of it, which parts are you and which parts are him. Then he looks around at Juno and Barron and Alastar. He says, but it doesn't really matter, does it? He reached into your past and he changed something. And he took something from you, because that's what he does. But he can't reach into your future, and he can't do anything. That's you. And he touches, almost involuntarily with his other hand, where you instinctively know the wound that the mask inflicted on him is. I hurt a lot of people when I was on his leash. And escaping him almost killed me, until Lift saved me. That man doesn't know, and he'll never know now, how close I came. He'll never know what he did for me by just offering me this little fucking orange in an alleyway. But I guess that's it, isn't it? None of us gets through this alone. And you're not alone, Glade. You're not alone.
Hand trembling, holding the mask. Who's with me?
I am, Glade.
I too am here.
I'm here too, Glade.
And if you'll have him... Juno roots around in one of her deep pockets and looks at Doug and just has a little pebble in her hand.
Trust me. He looks at Glade. He says, it's worth it.
Do you need help?
And the mask is getting a little bit closer to the face.
Juno grabs it.
Doug puts his hand over Juno's.
Barron misinterprets and puts his hand over Doug.
She doesn't need my strength. I'll just put my hand on her shoulder.
Glade lets out a long... and the mask drops out of her hand.
Doug just closes his eyes and nods.
Juno puts the pebble in her hand and closes it and holds Glade's hand in hers.
You all wake up, and Glade, your hand is closed, and there's something small and hard kind of pressing into your palm. You open it and you look down, and there's a pebble.
She looks around.
You see Alastar and Juno and Barron all in a semicircle around you, with Doug, who's there. Doug his eyes are glassy and his head is rolling. And there's blood leaking from both of his nostrils, and a little from his left ear. He just nods in a tired way. And then you look and just spend a moment all looking at each other. Could everyone roll a d20 for me, please?
D20. 19.
19?
13.
Remember your number. 18?
8.
8.
8.
You regain that amount of sanity.
Whoa!
And I want you to regain that amount of luck.
I didn't roll higher than 8?
This is just for me, Keeper.
Mm-hmm.
I never had more than the luck I have right now.
Can you give it to me?
Can I add more than my starting luck?
Oh yeah, do that.
You can. I will also allow you to pay some out to the team if you would like.
Okay, because I'd like to be famously unlucky to go against the luck of the Irish concept.
It's called being an ally, really.
Yeah, I'll take the sanity though. Who wants 18 luck? Present your arguments.
How about, if you're not going to take it, we'll split it evenly.
Perfect. Everyone take 6.
Everyone take an extra 6 luck. Could I get somebody to roll a d10 for me?
Got it.
That's definitely not me.
7.
Glade, you look up. There is a little monitor beside. You're obviously in the med bay. And just up in the corner, there is the date. 7 months have passed since your escape from Gate City. And that is where we will end episode 1 of season 3 of the Stars Aren't Right podcast.
Wow!
Holy smokes.
Holy smokes!
Thanks for making it this far. So ends episode 1 of season 3. Look for episode 2 coming shortly. This podcast is edited, mixed, and mastered by me, Brian Gashgarian. All the music in the podcast is composed by me. Special thanks as always to Leah, Catherine, Alex, and Tom for lending me their talent for this. You can find us on Insta, TikTok, and Twitch at The Stars Aren't All Right, or on Blue Sky at TSAA Pod. You can support us on Patreon at the link in our bio, and chat with us on Discord using that very same link. But As a reward for making it to the end, I would like to remind you that a group of lemurs is known as a conspiracy. Most of all, thanks to you for listening, and we'll see you next time.